our second video for our final lessons. The very first one is learning to be a better student. Our second video is about setting goals for success. So as I have said in the previous video, we have this recording because we don't have ample time to finish our lessons. So to begin with, let us move into the learning outcomes for this particular lesson. There are four learning outcomes for us to uh, discuss the lesson. Number one is to know the types of motivation. And then number two is identify the short and long term goals. Third is understand the importance of goal setting. And then fourth is apply the ways on how to achieve their goals. So yung 3 and 4, it is something like plan your work and then working on your plan. So yun sinasabi niya. Okay, so let us look into the definition of goals. Goals is basically motivation directs a person's behavior toward a particular goal. So, na-attain natin yung mga bagay na gusto natin gawin because of one particular or two or more motivations that we have. Okay, so a goal is the object toward which the behavior is directed, usually within a specified period of time. Let's say, for example, your goal is to finish your studies for 4 years, or you have to finish your course in 3 years' time, let's say, for example. Your motivation is basically your parents, your family, your friends, for you to finish the course in allotted time. Goals motivate people to develop strategies that will enable them to perform better. Usually, that's why when we see people doing good things, we usually ask them, "What is your motivation of doing things like this and that?" When usually, when people are successful in their endeavors, the usual question is, "What are your motivations in order for you to finish this or that?" So, usual nating naririnig yan. This particular topic is not new to you. This is very easy to understand since many of us actually are having goals that we are actually setting and attainable in certain time. Goals can be classified into two different categories. One is short-term and long-term goals. Generally, short-term goals are achieved in a day or a week or year or months. When we say short-term goals, basically, panandalian lang yan, kayang-kayang tapusin in a very short span of time. Let's say, for example, uh, having a good body figure, let's say, for example, so that is good for 6 months or 3 months, pwedeng gawin yun. What else? If, let's say, for example, gusto mong matapos ang isang project, so 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. Long-term goal is basically achieved in over a year or more. Let's say, for example, your course that is good for 4 years or 3 years or 5 years. So that is a long-term goal. Next, we have to look into the factors that which affect or influence directly our goals. Number one is values. Values are those which the person considers personally important and worthy. Values could be the basis of what is desirable, correct, and good. When we say values, this is present to the vast many of human beings. When we say values, it is basically good. It is present. It is correct to one place and to another. In certain circumstances, basically, when we say values, it is good and true. Needs also activate and direct behavior. Motivation is usually aroused by a need or lack of something that may propel a person. Okay, so later on we will move into the needs by Maslow. We will look into that later. Now, there are two classifications of needs. Number one is physiological and psychological needs. When you say physiological needs, basically it refers to the needs of the body. Let's say, for example, the food we need, the food intake we do every day, the, the 17 or 14 glasses of water every day, the amount of air we should intake, and then sleep, good sleep, and then other bodily needs. That is physiological from the very word itself, physiology, so the needs of the body. Psychological needs arise from relationship with other people, such as affiliation, achievement, altruism, esteem, and status. Ang pinakaalam na alam natin ngayon na psychological needs is mental health, which is also a very rampant issue today since many are into uh, understanding really what is mental health and how to address mental health issues. When you say physiological needs, this is the need for us to have companionship, the need for us to have good relationship with other people, particularly with our family, relatives, and friends, because they are the ones who will be helping us when needs arises. So that is psychological needs. Okay, we have here a theory from Abraham Maslow, a psychologist, and how needs motivate by our behavior. Maslow developed a theory of the hierarchy of needs, and then we'll see into the diagram itself. The bottom is physiological need, the need of the body, and then of course safety, and then love and belonging. That is physiological or psychological, I should say. Self self-esteem and self-actualization is referring to the self, you know, how we can actually attain, this self-actualization. The hierarchy of needs is illustrated in the shape of a pyramid with biological needs at the bottom and then the self-actualization at the top. Okay, so paano tayo makakarating sa self-actualization? Basically, by learning towards or basically gearing towards our goals that we are setting from short-term goals to long-term goals. Self-actualization is becoming a real person as well. There are many aspects of how we can explain self-actualization. Self-actualization in easier understanding is becoming true self-actualization. Okay, so what are the motivational impact and of self-efficacy and mindset? This is still in relation to needs. The motivational impact of goals may be affected by moderators such as self-efficacy and mindset. Another psychologist we have here, Albert Bandura, he defined efficacy as the people's belief that they can successfully perform behaviors that will produce desired effects. So that is, we should bear this in mind that every human being has the capacity to be successfully perform or produce desired effects, good effects basically. Okay, so wag nating tanggalin sa sarili natin. We cannot attain our goals, we cannot attain our short and long-term goals if we don't believe in our own capacities in attaining them. No, that is self-efficacy and mindset. Alam niyo yung kasabihan ngayon na mindset pa, mindset. Basically, it is a reference to Albert Bandura that self-efficacy is needed. Aside from self-efficacy, a good mindset for us to attain our goals. Another psychologist is Carol Dweck. There are two categories of mindset. So from needs, then now to mindset. Okay, there is a fixed mindset that is being set, and then there is a growth mindset who is progressive. A fixed mindset is basically referring to people's basic qualities, yung mga kaya nating gawin like our own intelligence, our talents, or simply fixed traits. Ano yung pag tinanong ka anong kaya mong gawin, so, agad-agad mong sinasabi, kaya mong kumanta, kaya mong sumayaw, magaling ka sa mathematics, magaling ka sa ganitong bagay. That is fixed mindset. Because those are basic qualities like intelligence. When we say growth mindset, it is referring to people's basic abilities that can develop through dedication and hard work. Okay, so that is development of skills and some other things. Okay, so that is Carol Dweck. For goal setting, of course, goal setting is the process of improving work performance of individuals. For goal setting is the most successful goals should possess the characteristics represented by acronym SMART. So even the word the word SMART or acronym SMART is not new to you. No, naririnig niyo na ito ng ulit-ulit. What is SMART is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bounded. Now, what is this SMART acronym all about? And what is the importance of goal setting? When we are planning or when you are uh, setting something that you can attain, it should be realistic on the first place. It should be possible for you to reach. No? Yung pakonti-konti lang pero siguradong kayang abutin. What is the importance of goal setting and motivation? It is simply we have to plan our work and work on our plan. Okay? Why we have to plan our work and work on our plan? For us to have a sense of direction. That is the very point of this particular topic. Why there is setting goals for success. Okay, we have to plan our work and work on our plan. Then, with this particular mindset, basically, it is possible for us to attain our short term and long term goals. So that is the short discussion or brief presentation of setting goals for success. We see you on the third presentation, which is taking care of oneself. That will be on the next video. Okay, see you.